Which trauma causes chronic pain? And does pain relief involves healing trauma? This is the questions I am answering today. I know this can be a heavy topic if you have dealt with past trauma. So I would like to keep this training a little fun and more interacting. So let's grab a pen and paper and play full out. You will learn so much better if you do this drill with me. It will sink deeper in your knowledge base of the brain. Trust me. It works. All right, this is how it's gonna work. I will ask you 5 questions. So you write 1 to 5 on a piece of paper. You don't have to write the questions, just answer of each question. The only options you will have is a true or false, okay? Let me repeat one more time. Just write the number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and answer only which can be either true or false. Got it? Okay, and I will give the answer for each one at the end of each questions and go in a little more depth with each one, okay? So let's begin. Question number 1. Trauma is a predisposing factor for developing chronic pain. Question number 2. Trauma is required to cause chronic pain. Question number 3. Trauma is sufficient by itself to cause chronic pain. Question number 4. Healing trauma may improve the experience of pain. Question number 5. Trauma therapy heals chronic pain. Okay, got your answers? Here is what we know. First of all, like most things, it's not that simple. It's not black and white. So question number 1, trauma is a predisposing factor for developing chronic pain. Answer is true. Multiple studies have shown that if a person had any trauma in the past, has chances of developing the chronic pain later in life. Now, what kind of a trauma we are talking about here? It could be as simple as a parents got divorced growing up, or one of the parents died, siblings rivalry, bullied growing up, or was exposed to shooting, or a major natural disasters like an earthquake, tsunami, hurricane, or you were in a combat zone, or it could be anything. You went through a very serious illness. Not only the severity, but how frequently that happened also plays the role. And remember, we are all different. We all react or respond to those events differently. For example, if there are 4 kids in the family, one kid never had any problems in their adult life from their parents getting divorced or died growing up, even though there are 4 grew up in the same environment, and then the other had a worst emotional effects because of that. So keep that in mind. Question number 2. Trauma is required to cause chronic pain. Answer is false. Only 30% of people who had trauma has a chronic pain. And there are many people who has a chronic pain and never had a mental or an emotional trauma in the past. Question number 3. Trauma is sufficient by itself to cause the chronic pain. Well, the answer is false. If you just had a mental trauma and no physical injury at all, the pain just gone show up in your back or knees or neck or something like that, that is not true. Question number 4. Healing trauma may improve the experience of pain. Answer is true. When you work on healing your trauma, you feel better because your mind and body is undeniably connected without a shadow of a doubt. So when one feels better, the other feels better automatically and vice versa. The question number 5. Trauma therapy heals chronic pain. The answer is false. So if you had a past history of trauma, I do recommend getting a professional help. Don't ignore it. Address it. Sooner the better. But if you had a past history of trauma and you have a stubborn pain, I have also recommended an approach that allows you to retrain your nervous system. Doing both will help you to provide a more complete healing on a various levels of your whole healing journey. It's a holistic approach. This is a simple truth about chronic pain. Whether or not you have a past history of trauma, I'm here to help with your stubborn pain with the nervous system retraining approach. If you have a chronic pain and you would like to get more answers and get to the root cause of the pain, I do offer a free pain breakthrough sessions. There are 30 minutes consultation calls. We dive deep in your pain problem, in your pain stories, and then we figure out what exactly is contributing to your pain. So just book a consultation call. I have a link in the descriptions below.